Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Chris Karafotis. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars, you'll be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started with the webinar. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance. I'm going to show you how to get extended training on the IBO platform and its family of websites. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want to get that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you're in the absolute right place at the right time. IBOtoolbox is the best place to get extra exposure for your business. So again, just if this is a little overwhelming for you at first, just sit back, take in as much of this as you can. And my goal for you is if you're brand new to IBOtoolbox, by the end of this webinar, you're going to have your profile set up and have enough ammunition to hit the ground running. If you're a veteran member, you're probably going to learn something new. And tonight, for the webinar is our question and answer session. So if you have not done so, or if you would like to ask me some questions about IBOtoolbox and its family of websites, feel free to put your question into the chat area. Okay, so want to make sure that I have enough time to answer all your questions, so the early bird gets the worm. So get your questions in there so I can get them answered. Okay, so this webinar is it is being recorded, and it will be up on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel, so you can view it afterwards. And I got this email from one of the members today about, training, and I talk so fast on the webinar, and this person said, I can't possibly take it all in. There's just so much to learn, and I know I talk fast. Well, the reason that I talk so fast is so I can get all of this information in. So you guys can go back and review it, okay, on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. So there's plenty of opportunity to get training. There's throughout IBOtoolbox, there's also videos, and then I'll go over where you can get extended training over at marketwithchris.com. So the other thing that I want to tell you is these webinars are held twice weekly. In addition to the Wednesday Q&A session at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's also a webinar on Saturdays at 12 p.m. noon Eastern Standard Time. So again, 99% of these webinars are recorded and are up on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. So again, plenty of opportunity to get some training on how the platform works. And just like if you woke up this morning and decided you wanted to be a doctor or a veterinarian or something like that, you would need training. Well, one of the things that I'm very passionate about is getting you the correct training or the right training that you need to succeed. So that's why it's really important that you come to these trainings, or you review the webinars or whatever, because it's really important. Because a lot of people just think that, oh, it's just about posting stuff on the wall, or it's just about, writing a press release. Well, it's about a lot more than that. It's really about participating and utilizing all the tools and resources that IBO has to offer. And it's also about building relationships. In fact, we're in the business of building relationships, relationship marketing. So it's really important that you know how to use all these tools so that you'll get the best results. So I want you guys all to be successful in your chosen businesses. So I want to make sure that you get the best training possible. Okay, so enough about that. The other thing that I wanted to tell you is go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow IBO Toolbox over there. You want to do that because there's always something going on at IBO Toolbox. And these two venues are really good to follow them on, so that's where they announce anything that's going on with, you know, any of the family of websites, a credit sale, and a new platform announcement, whatever. All of that will be announced over on Facebook and Twitter. So make sure you go over there. Okay, so a little bit about me. I have been in the network marketing industry for almost 16 years. I've been here at IBO for almost 5 years now. Actually, I think it's been 5 years. In addition to hosting these webinars, I am the IBO Toolbox newsletter editor, and I also do the training for the site. I do the webinars, and I do the training videos. But I'm also a business owner just like you. What I do is I'm a graphic design artist. I create custom, unique banner graphics. I do IBO social customization for your front pages, which is this area right here. And I also do splash pages and all kinds of graphics. And to find out what I have to offer, just go to my IBO social profile page, which is really your public storefront, and mine is IBO Trainer, and then you'll just click here where it says click here to order your IBO starter pack. That's my flagship product, and as you can see, I have different packs that you can order here. I do have a special Business Builder IBO starter pack, which you would purchase any 728 by 90 static or animated banner design, custom banner design, and you'll get a free 468 by 60 duplicate banner. So whatever I design for you in the 728 by 90, you're going to get a free 468 by 60. I'll throw in free hosting, setup, and activation for both banners, plus I'll even throw in 1,000 IBO credits. If you order a regular starter pack, meaning one banner, you'll get 500 credits. That's the difference between the special Business Builder IBO starter pack and one, well, actually one of the differences. The other one is 2 banners between the 2 packs. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what size banners I'm talking about, the 468 by 60 runs up in this area on your IBO social profile page, and you want to make sure that if you get nothing else from this webinar, that you understand how important it is to have your own banner running on your page. You guys, again, this is your public storefront, and so you want to make sure that when your visitors come to your page, your public storefront, that another member's not advertising their business on your page through a banner, right? You want them to join your business or buy purchase a product that you're offering, or in my case, I want that person to order a custom banner design. So that's why it's really important to have your own banner running on your page. The other banner, the 728 by 90, runs up top here at IBO Toolbox. Now, this is just one of the places that the 728 by 90 runs. This banner runs in rotation with the other members that are running a banner on IBO Toolbox top. Okay, so that you understand that. But this banner gets the best click-through rate. I'm seeing anywhere from 8 to 15% click-through rate on this size banner. So obviously you want to have a banner running up here, right? That's a very, very good click-through rate. So definitely take advantage of the special that I have running. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is how you can get some advanced training on the IBO Toolbox platform and its family of websites. I have a site called marketwithchris.com. So if you visit my page, my IBO social profile page, and just click here to register, you're going to create a free account, and you're also going to learn how to use IBO Toolbox. I have 40 lessons on IBO Toolbox training, and for each lesson, which is a video lesson that you watch, you're going to get 50 credits for each completed lesson. So you get a, this is taking, there we go. Whoops, I want to log out. Well, as long as I'm here. you get up to 2,000 credits for taking the video lessons, okay? So once you sign up, and I'll show you the front of the page that you can see, you're going to register for free. You're going to log into your members area, and I've got a little welcome video here, and it talks about how you can redeem your credits once you've watched a video lesson for IBOtoolbox. Then you're going to simply click on the Courses tab here, and you're going to go to the IBOtoolbox lesson. Okay, IBOtoolbox, you're going to click on View Course, and you're going to start with Lesson 1. Okay, and then you're going to continue with all 40 lessons. Again, you're going to earn 2,000 credits for watching all the video lessons. Okay, so earn and learn. So it's a great opportunity to pick up an extra 2,000 credits. I also have lessons on rebrandable traffic, which is one of IBOtoolbox's family of websites. So you also earn credits for that. So the rebrandable traffic courses, there's one here. This one has 2 courses, and then, or actually 3, I'm sorry. And this one is the traffic sales system setup. Okay, so I'll teach you how to become a traffic reseller with this course, how to get your form set up, and it's all for free. Okay, so these are all free courses. I do have courses that you will need to pay for. They're very inexpensive. Most of the courses are valued at over $200, but you can get them for pretty much the cost of a pizza. I mean, it's not very expensive at all, or the cost for lunch for the day or whatever. I mean, it's not very expensive at all. I do have other free courses. I've got Facebook ads, advertising. I've got Pinterest traffic. I've got social media. Those are all free courses. I'm going to be adding some more free courses in addition to some more paid courses as well. So, and the paid courses are optional. It doesn't cost you anything to join the site. So when you get to marketwithchris.com, you're going to see a welcome video that I've recorded. There we go. And you'll just click on this link to gain free access. And if you want to see what's inside, we've got IBOtoolbox lessons. It displays 19 at a time, and here's the additional ones, up to 40. And you can look at any of these courses to get an overview to see what's inside, okay, to see what the lessons are. All right, so and there's testimonials here, a little bit more about the site, about me. So there's plenty of information here. Again, it's free to register, and you earn credits for taking the IBOtoolbox and rebrandable traffic lessons. Okay, so that's how you get your extended training on the platform. This is all up-to-date training. Brand new, you can't get anywhere else. You can't get it at IBOtoolbox or at the help desk or anything else. So more times than none, when you submit a ticket over at the help desk, I'm usually the one that answers the ticket, and I will refer you to marketwithchris.com. All right, so what I want to do is, again, I want to let you know tonight's training is a question and answer session. So if you have not done so, please make sure that you enter your questions in the chat area so that I can answer them for you. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 300,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make some extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. Your press releases that you've published, your wall entries, your comments, they all get indexed, but it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. You guys, this is the best kind of traffic there is. It's called true search organic traffic. So what do I mean by that? Well, here's what happens. You've written a press release and someone's went to Google and entered in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press release. And that's how they're finding you. It's a very, very cool thing. You have just became the hunted instead of the hunter. So they're coming to you. And it's just by participating here in the platform, by writing those press releases, posting on the wall, commenting, everything you do on the platform gets indexed out there on the search engines. So very, very cool. Not to mention a lot of fun. I mean, you're doing the things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis to build your business. And you're interacting with all these like-minded people here on the platform. And you're helping them promote their business, not necessarily joining each one of their businesses, because we can't possibly do that. But what we can do is help each other by sharing posts and press releases with our other social networks, bringing back more traffic to IBOtoolbox, which in turn helps us all get a lot more exposure. So here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like for you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, similar to the back office that you have in your network marketing company or your affiliate site, because again, it's where you're going to do all of your work. Okay, so it's where you're going to post on the wall, you're going to comment on other members' wall posts. You're going to, once you comment on their wall posts, it bumps it back up to the top here for more exposure to go back down that wall again. You're going to set up your ads through My Advertising. You're going to create your listing ads and set up your banner advertising. You're going to view your associates through your My Associates listing. You're going to send and receive and reply to messages from your associates. You're going to get the information from all of the leads that you've generated here on IBOtoolbox. Leads are generated through IBO URLs, through your IBO social profile pages, and also by referring other new members to IBOtoolbox. You get all of their information, their email address, their phone number, any information that they want to supply you with is housed under the My Leads section here at IBO. You also have the opportunity to learn about how the credits work. The Credit Center will explain credits from A to Z. It will tell you or show you how to earn free credits, how to purchase credits if you want to extend your advertising reach, how to view your credit history. For instance, if you've taken some courses over at marketwithchris.com and you're not sure if I transferred over credits to you, then you could find out simply by clicking on History under Credit Center under the site navigation. You can also find out more information on Club IBO and subscribe to Club IBO. And you can also find out how you can get free credits. There's over 1,200 free credits given away weekly. So I would really recommend that you click on this link here to find out how you can take advantage of those free credits. We've got Edit Our Profile, and we're going to come back to that. I'm going to show you if you're new to IBOtoolbox, why it's so important to get your profile set up, and I'm going to make sure that we walk you through setting up your profile. Edit account is where you can change your password, and you can also change the way that IBOtoolbox works for you. For example, the email notifications that you receive on behalf of the other members from IBOtoolbox, okay? So you can change those notifications through Edit Account. You can also change your password and set up your time zone and so forth. IBO Apps houses your press release tool where you publish your press release, where you can also edit your press releases. It also houses the IBO URL and .NET alias where you can launch that app. The IBO URL is a link shortener, and it also brands you in a very professional manner. We've got the Facebook app. The Facebook app is an app that you can put on a fan or a like page, okay? And this app puts a business tab on your fan or a like page, and it shows off your activity that you have here on the platform, like the businesses that you've listed, your videos, and so forth. It gives your visitors quick access to that. There's also some third-party apps there's Response Magic Autoresponder, which if you link that up through your IBOtoolbox account, so you'd have to sign up for an account through IBOtoolbox, it will link it up with your My Leads section so that when you view a lead under the My Leads section, a button will appear that will automatically send that lead to your autoresponder. So yes, you can really build your list here at IBOtoolbox, and you can set up your autoresponder messages. You can do videos, capture forms, anything that you would normally be able to do with an autoresponder, and it's free for 100 leads. Okay, after that, there is a small monthly charge, but it's very, very inexpensive. I use Aweber, but I also have Response Magic. So, with Aweber, depending on how many subscribers you have, it can cost a little bit on a monthly basis. So, definitely take advantage of this, because these are opportunities that you wouldn't have with another platform. So definitely take advantage of them. And of course, again, it's free. We have IBO Resources. This houses a listing of all the different family of websites, as well as a little bit more information about them. There's the newsletter. The newsletter is published on Sundays, and you also get credits for reading the newsletter. The newsletter has what's happening at IBOtoolbox, training, either training video or training in this area. It's got information about the training webinars. You get a tip of the week, and we've got the IBO family of websites here, and a newsletter credit code. Again, you get credits for reading the newsletter. And then I've got a section on banners. And also, too, you can leave comments. You can either leave a Facebook comment, which gives you a nice little backlink back to your Facebook page, or you could leave a business owner comment, which gives you a nice little backlink to your IBO social profile page. So again, the more that you participate, the more exposure you're going to get, because everything links back to your IBO social profile page. And in this case, you get also a link back to your Facebook page if you want to comment through Facebook. We've got the IBO search feature where you can search for members here on the platform by geographic location, by their business or company, and also by join date. And then we've got the help desk, which is the other area that you can get help if you go to the help desk. We have a knowledge base or FAQs. We've got how-to videos. You can search for something and get instant results or create a new ticket. Again, most of these tickets that are submitted are referring the members back to either How to Video or to MarketWithChris.com. So really go through this information first before you submit a help desk ticket. Let's see, and that's pretty much the site navigation. So let me check and see what kind of questions we have before I go any further. Let's see. Okay, is it possible to show me how to upload a graphic from my internet photo gallery to a press release? Okay, so first of all, I'll show you how to do that, okay? But I won't, it won't be from your internet photo gallery, and I'm hoping that you mean that you've got photos on hosted in the cloud or something, not from your computer. You're not talking about uploading an image from your computer, okay? It's got to be hosted somewhere, okay? Same thing with the banners. So if I were to go to the press release tool, and I'm going to scroll down here to edit a press release. Okay, so I'm going to go to, let's see, I'm just going to go to this one here. So I'm going to click on the notepad, which is Edit PR, okay? And I've got a graphic in here. So I've got this graphic. So I'm going to highlight this graphic here, and I am going to edit the image because I want to find the image source. So I'm going to copy that, okay? And now I'm going to delete this. So I'm going to show you how you do that. Okay, so I actually had this image hosted over at IBO Banners. And for those of you that are not familiar with the IBO Banners, it's where you can host images. They don't just have to be banners. They can be, you know, content that you put in your press releases or whatever. You can also create graphics, banners and graphics over there with the banner creator. And you also have access to a huge banner library that you can take a template, you can put your website on there, you know, you can edit the template, or also, too, there are over 1,000 banners over there from various business opportunities that I designed and put over there that are free for you to use if you're a member of IBO Banners. Okay, so I want to put an image, and I want to put it right here in my press release. So I'm basically going to click on Insert Edit Image icon here. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, and it's going to ask me for the source. So the source is going to be a link that is going to actually end in, let me show you this, it's going to actually end in a .jpg or a .png, or if it's animated, it's going to end in a .gif. Okay, so this one happens to end in a .jpg. And again, I have this image hosted over at IBO Banners. Now, if you're trying to, so this is what the image is going to look like, right? Now, if you're trying to put an image in that box that says something like ibobanners.com / let's see if we go like something like this, and it's .html, okay? That's not going to work. And so what's going to happen is you're going to get a blank box that's actually going to display on your press release, okay? Because it's not a valid image link, okay? It's not saying where this image is hosted. It's just a page that's really not there at IBO Banners, okay? Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. So if we go back here and I put in that code that I copied, okay? So I'm going to do Control V, and I don't have to worry about dimensions or anything else because you can actually resize it in the press release itself. If you want to put an image description in, you can, but I like to keep things simple. I'm going to leave it as is, okay? So it automatically pulls up the size. It can figure out the size of the image. So I'm just going to say, okay. So this image is a little bit bigger than I want. So first of all, I want to center it so it's still highlighted so I can center it. And I also want to make it smaller, okay? And maybe I might want to make it clickable, okay? Clickable, I would have to go in and do HTML. So that's a little bit advanced. So let's just stick to the task at hand here, Chris. Okay, sorry. I don't want to confuse you guys too much here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make this a little bit smaller. So I'm actually going to click on it here, and I'm going to grab it in the corner there, and I'm going to just bring it down a little bit, like so. Okay, that's a better size, I think. All right, so that's how you add it into your press release. Okay, so hopefully just keep in mind that you need that link. Okay, you need that link to be able to add it into a press release. It always has to be that .jpg, .png, or .gif. All right, let's see here. I have rebrandable traffic signups. Does the training about job page, the form, yes, it's, yes, but they have to join. I think what you're asking me is your signups for rebrandable traffic, can they utilize the training that I have on Market with Chris? They can, they absolutely can. But they'll have to sign up for Market with Chris, okay? And I don't have an affiliate program or anything like that, so you're going to have to lead them to my site. You can't, obviously can't download that or anything. They have to sign up and take the course, okay? So yes, to answer your question, yes, they just have to register. Referral, IBO link, and IBO banner. Do I have to put that referral link on my website blog and then upload the IBO banner to my IBO? What? No. If you want to, okay, I'm trying to understand this question. Do I have to put that referral link? What referral link are you referring to? If you're talking about referring others to IBOtoolbox, no. If whatever banner goes up on your IBO social profile page, if you're adding a banner to your IBO social profile page, it's going to ask for 2 links, one to the target website and one to the image URL. Okay, so you'll need 2 links. Do I have to put the referral link on my website blog? Okay. Your IBO social referral link, is that what you're talking about? I'm sorry, you're going to have to clarify that question a little bit. I'm not sure what you're talking about. If you upload a banner anywhere, it's going to have 2 links. The code is going to be different on your website. It's probably going to be the full HTML code. So you would have to put that up there. Okay, here's the next one. What if I would like to sell? Okay, if you would like to sell traffic, no, you can, if you want to become a traffic reseller at Rebrandable Traffic, you can set up your own reseller business. Is that what you're asking about, the referral link? You could use one of those banners to refer them to, okay, wait a second. That's wrong. Okay, so if you want to join rebrandable traffic and you just want to sell the traffic, you don't want to purchase any credits or purchase any traffic for yourself. Yes, you can do that. You don't have to purchase credits to sell the traffic. But here's the thing, you're going to need to set up that job form, okay? Somehow you're going to have to take the orders to sell traffic, okay, to become a reseller, traffic reseller. Okay, so I think I know for the person that's asking this question, I think this is a little bit too advanced for you. Okay, so let's take baby steps. Okay, so I don't want you to, I think it's, for right now, I think it's a little bit too confusing. Yes, there is so much to think about. Yes. Your mind is in the clouds. I know, it's all right. Just, take a little bit at a time, one step at a time. You got it. I finally completed a lead capture page, and I want to use it for Safe ID Trust, in as much as I do not have RT as yet. I will have to go over the lessons. Okay, sure. And you know what? Yes, go over the one where I show you how to set up a lead capture page using the Response Magic autoresponder. Let's see, referral link to get people to IBO. All you need to do, if you're asking about the referral link to get people to IBO, you can simply, if it's on your blog or whatever, on your IBO social profile page, you've got a couple of links. People can click on this up here to sign up for IBOtoolbox, giving you the referral, and people can click on this associator widget and sign up that way. So there's a couple of different ways here. If you go to your referral links here, you can pull up your text invite link. You can use that. You can do your splash page link, so you copy that, and it's actually a splash page that they go to. And you can just copy any of these and put them in a new browser window to see what they look like. You can put one of these on your blog or web page, and you're just going to copy this code here that's in the box below. You've got the live web chat or the live chat button that you can put on a web page. You can use this on your email, the dynamic email signature, and then you've got other banners that you could use that already have your referral ID encoded in them. So you're going to need this whole code that's going to go on your website. All right. Let's see here. Yes. Okay. So hopefully that answers your question. All right. We are running out of time, and I went through all the questions. So we are going to go to your profile. So for those of you that are new to IBO, again, it's very important that you get your profile set up. So to set up your profile, you're going to simply click on Edit Profile. There's really only 3 steps that you need to complete. There are steps 4 through 9, which are optional steps, but trust me, you're going to want to complete all of these steps because, again, your profile is your public storefront. So obviously, the more information that you've got on your profile, the more people are going to find out about you and what you're doing, and the more opportunity you're going to have to be successful. So we're going to start with step 1. Step 1 is basic information, okay? And once you complete your profile, you're going to earn 500 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. So step 1 is basic information, your name, your geographic location, your phone and Skype ID if that's how you want to be contacted. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox needed that so that they could send you a confirmation link to activate your IBOtoolbox account. You can put in your IBOTube channel here and your IBO gig store here. You would need to register for these 2 sites separately. Your IBOtoolbox logins will not work. So you just simply click here on each one of these and register with those 2 sites. Then click on Save. Step 2 is your profile image. You want to upload a real picture of yourself. You don't want to use a product image or a logo. Why do I say that? Because there's over 100,000 members here on the site, and it's really important that you make yourself stand out, be seen in a huge crowd like that. So there's a lot of members that are promoting the same business opportunity, and if we all had the same image, we'd all look the same, you guys. And you want to start branding yourself. You want to know, oh, okay, that's Chris that just published that press release. How do I know that? Because that's her picture. That's what I'm used to seeing, instead of, you know, a logo or something where you see 10 or 15 of them a day. So it's really important to brand yourself. Be real, be you. Think of IBOtoolbox as your online meeting room where we all meet. It's virtually, you know, so we all get to know each other. And again, people relate better to real pictures of you, not products or logo images. So you're just going to click on Change Profile Image, find the picture from your computer, and upload it. Okay, so this is different. You don't need that graphic URL. You're going to find your picture and upload it. Step 3 is business information. This is where you're going to put your business name, your businesses. So like for instance, here's mine for BizOp Banners. That's my business name, my title, owner, graphic designer, and links to my business opportunity and product. Now, BizOp Banners is not really a business opportunity, so I've got a link to the main, for the BizOp, I've got one to bizopbanners.com. For link 2, I went and created an IBOURL.net alias, and I named it IBO Starter Pack. Again, that's my flagship product. So you can definitely do that if you don't really have a product link and a business opportunity link. Business description write-up in the box here, and click on Save. At any time you can edit or delete. Now, if you want to stop here, you can. I recommend that you go on to steps 4 through 9, and we're going to go over those just really fast. So fasten your seatbelt. But if you do decide to stop here at step 3, make sure that you return to the dashboard. You want to do that because that's the way that IBOtoolbox knows that you've completed your profile. So click on dashboard, and then your credits will be added. If you log out or close the tab, you won't get your credits until you log in again and return to the dashboard. So okay, all right, so step 4 is purchasing credits. One thing about this platform is that even though it is free for us members to use, it's not free to operate, okay? A platform with all these bells and whistles costs thousands of dollars each month to operate. So the more that we can do to give back to a platform that does so much for us, the better opportunity it will be to help keep it free for us. So you can do that a few different ways. One of the ways is by purchasing credits. Minimum credit purchase is only $10. There's other reasons why you want to purchase credits. You can extend your advertising reach. You get a nice little contributor badge that makes you stand out, especially as IBOtoolbox gets larger and larger. So click here to add the contributor badge or visit the credit center. Step 5 is customizing your IBO social profile page. You can do that with graphics, videos, really you can do anything, here you can put in a whole web page. I've got an order form on there, so the sky's the limit. I also do these, so if you feel like you want something professionally designed, then just come over and see me at BizOp Banners or visit my profile page, and I'll set you up. There's also HTML, which is what I use. You can definitely do that. There's an HTML editor. Step 6 is business links or backlinks. These show up on your profile page. Just put the link name, whatever you want to call it, and then the link URL and click on Save. Step 7 is your social networks, adding your other social networks. Choose from the drop-down menu, and then put in the URL or the link. Step 8 is where you upload business videos to your profile. You're going to need the YouTube URL, give the video a title, the more info link, which is the target website, and then give it a few keywords and click on Save. And then step 9 is monetizing your IBO social profile page with Google AdSense. This is separate from IBOtoolbox, meaning that you have to go to Google AdSense and get approved for an AdSense account. If this is the first time that you're applying for an AdSense account, you're going to need to give a different website. You're going to need a personal website or blog, and it will need to get a lot of traffic to get approved. Okay, and then once you are approved, or if you've already been approved, you need to log into your Google AdSense account, look for an ad size 160 by 600, and then look for the sample code that looks similar to what's listed here, and then copy that code from your Google AdSense account and paste it into the box here, and then comply with the terms and conditions here by checking the boxes and click on Save. And so that's it. Your profile is completely set up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and look and see how it all comes together. So again, if this is the first time that you're completing your profile, you want to return to the dashboard to get your advertising credits. But we're going to go ahead and click on this link here that will take us to our profile. So I'm going to go ahead and click here. And so we've got our picture, our name, our geographic location, our stars, our likes, our comments, our badges, the date that we joined IBO. In my case, this is the date that I set up the IBO trainer account. If I wanted my phone and Skype ID visible, that would go in this area here. If I set up my IBO tube channel under step 1, I would get this nice little widget. Same thing with your IBO gig store. We've got the IBOtoolbox Associator widget. This is automatically displayed on your IBO social profile page, so it's not one of the steps. Your social media sharing section is displayed as well. This gives your visitors quick access to share your press release or your profile with one of their social networks. Business links and backlinks are here. Visitor information, daily, monthly, and total. Your Facebook feed here, this is step 7. If you enter in your first Facebook page as a fan or a like page, this widget will automatically be displayed here. You've got your RSS feeds to your press releases and wall posts. You've got your associates listing here. Your Google AdSense is here. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. These are buttons to your other social networks, which is step 7. You've got your Facebook comments in this area, and anyone, even if they're not a member here, can come and leave a comment just by being logged into Facebook. You've got your community and wall post comments here in this area, and at any time, anyone, non-members as well, that 96% of the daily traffic, can be visiting your page and click on any of these links, any of them. Okay, so it's really important to know who you're marketing to. Okay, this is kind of like it is your public storefront, and this is how the outside sees it, the non-member traffic, that 96% of that traffic. Okay, so this is your customization area here and a banner area here. Okay, again, every advertisement has 2 links, one to the target website, meaning if we clicked on this would take you to my website, and one to the members IBO social profile page. So if we clicked on that, it takes us back to my IBO social profile page. Okay, home is, we've got the menu bar here. Home is where we're at now. We've got businesses, nice professional listing of all your businesses, which is step 3 of edit your profile. Press releases, this is where your press releases show up on your profile. So you've got links to all the press releases that you've written here at IBO. Videos, the same thing. This is where your videos show up on your profile. Learn more. Anyone that fills out their information here becomes a lead for you, which is housed under the My Leads section at IBO. And every member has their own branded search engine. You can put in the link, your own personal link here, or give out your link. Sorry about that. Or when your visitors are visiting here, they can put something in the box and press enter, and it's powered by Google and brings up all the Google related ads, plus all I put in press releases, all the press releases that I've written here at IBO. And then we've got the main IBO hub. Okay, so so again, this is your public storefront. You want to make sure that you're constantly updating everything on your profile. You want to make sure that you're constantly participating. Again, anyone can click on any of these. Commenting on other members' press releases, wall posts, whatever. Again, any of these links can be clicked on, giving people more traffic. Okay, so if somebody saw this post and wanted to find out more about Todd, they could simply click on his name and it takes them to his IBO social profile, or Jen or Gomer or George. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're just going to click on yours, because all of these have backlinks. All right, so that's why it's so important to participate. So let's go over to the hub, and we'll see how you can get even more exposure. Okay, so we've got our featured member of the day. We've got links to his profile, and you know, his, if he wanted his phone number listed or Skype ID, that would be here too as well. So more information about him. We've got third-party sponsor ads, which is also another way to help keep IBO Toolbox free for all of us by visiting third-party sponsor ads. We've got member advertising too as well. We've got our 10 most recent press releases, link to the target website, link to the members' IBO social profile page. We've got our new members here, link to their IBO social profile page simply by clicking on their picture. We've got member listing ads, linked to the target website. Clicking on their picture would take us to their IBO social profile page. 10 most recent videos, linked to the target website, linked to the member's IBO social profile page. We've got our recent social activity. Okay, so if I refresh this page and we go to the dashboard, okay, so kind of take a visual of what's here on the dashboard. Okay, it's the same exact thing as what's here. So again, that's why it's so important that you participate here on the dashboard. Okay, and write your press releases, you know, comment, post, wall entries, all of that, because again, this is a great opportunity to get more exposure. The more ads you have running, the more videos you post, the more press releases, etc., the more you're going to get seen, or more exposure you're going to get, and the more successful you'll be in your business. So it's just really important to utilize all the tools and resources, and that's why training is so very important. So hopefully you're seeing how powerful this platform is and what it can do to help you take your business to the next level. Okay, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBO Toolbox to grow your business. IBO Toolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And again, the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. Remember that IBO Toolbox is completely free for us to utilize and promote our businesses. And anything that we can do to give back to a platform that does so much for us will help keep IBO Toolbox free for us forever. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's go to the Credit Center and click on Redeem Coupon. And this opens up the IBO Credit Code Redeemer. Okay, so it's going to ask us if we participated and clicked on a few ads. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go back to IBOsocial.com, and we are going to click on this ad. or maybe not. There we go. And we are going to go to the help desk, and we're going to click on this one. Okay, so now we can come back here. We can check this box saying that we've participated and clicked on new ads. And in the credit coupon code, you are going to enter in today's credit code, which is social network. Okay, social network. Click on redeem coupon. Should say accepted 200 credits were added. Thank you guys so much for coming to the webinar, taking time out of your busy schedule to learn how to get the most out of utilizing all these tools and resources that IBOtoolbox has to offer. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much, and I want you to be successful in your businesses. So I really do appreciate you learning how this platform works. I'm going to have a link up for Saturday's webinar. I'll be posting that on the IBOtoolbox wall here in just a little bit. I will also get this webinar up on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel so that you can go back and review it. You guys have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.